What is up, my ninjas? Shinobi here with a special 2014 coming on 2015 edition of my Twitch channel here. And this video is for my Twitch viewers, anyone and everyone that has had some kind of part in the Twitch channel's growth and the ups and downs of this year, majority of them being ups, and just the kind of experience and adventure that we've shared together. So what I want to do today is I want to talk about all of the stuff that went on this year. I'm also going to shout out some very awesome people, part of you guys, part of the Ninja Army. So we're going to get to that as well. And then I'm going to talk about my plans for 2015. Some kind of things that I want to add to the channel, some things that I want to do with the channel, and, just some of my plans in general. Now, I've been streaming for almost 2 years now. I started back in, I think it was January 28th, 2013 was my very first stream. 2013 was a pretty good year. It was definitely, it was the year that I thought, oh my God, streaming, this is what I've been missing out on. This is what I've been wanting to do all along, And in the first year, we went from 0 followers all the way up to 8,000 followers, which was amazing. And this year, though, 2014, we went from 8,000 to over 20,000, which is amazing. Now, there have been a lot of cool things that have happened this year, so I'm going to break down kind of in order how things went. In the very beginning of the year, I was contacted from Blizzard really early in the year before Reaper of Souls came out, and they said, hey, they feature some of my videos from my YouTube channel on their website, and they said, we really love the stuff you're doing. We're wondering if you'd like to interview one of our developers on your live stream. And I thought, wow, this is awesome. Not very many people were selected to do this, and I felt, very honored. So I accepted, and we did that, and it was definitely an awesome experience. I have that VOD if you haven't seen it before. It was definitely really awesome to be able to do something like that, ask some questions, play with the developer, all that kind of stuff. But then, just when I thought it couldn't get any better, they also said, hey, would you like to be selected? There'll be 4 people that'll be selected, and you'll be one of them, to live stream from the Los Angeles Reaper of Souls launch event. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, let's do that for sure. And we pretty much set everything up, and it was a long process behind it, and I know it was a while before I could even announce it to you guys because I had to be quiet about it. And yeah, I got to do it, and I went down there, and it was definitely an awesome experience, streaming from the event, meeting some of you guys in real life, which was the first time I've ever met anybody from my stream in real life. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. And then right after that, Reaper of Souls came out, the expansion for Diablo 3. Diablo 3 has been a huge part of my live stream channel ever since the beginning. And, I knew this was going to be awesome. I didn't know what to expect. And boom, Reaper of Souls came out, lots of fun, playing it like crazy. And, the channel growing. So awesome. That March and April were like the 2 best months for the stream in the entire year. Now Diablo 3 started to die down a bit while people were waiting for the Greater Rift system, the leaderboards and everything to come out. But as time went on, I continued to stream, sometimes streaming other games, and growing the channel more and more, and doing stuff with you guys, playing Diablo 3, doing power levels for people, doing cool events like the Gauntlet event that we did, where I got to give away stuff, and it was a very, fun, entertaining thing to do. Definitely really cool. We had the later on, I actually started to get a problem with my mouth that I've had for quite a while now, and I knew that I needed to get something done with it, but I didn't know how I could do it or anything like that. And I finally came out and let you guys know. I was being honest with you, saying, you know what, it's very difficult for me to stream right now because of my mouth. I need to get the surgery, but I don't know if I can. And you guys stepped up and helped out so much. It was amazing. Like, people asked me, hey, you should start like a fundraiser drive thing for it, and I thought, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to do that. And people said, without me knowing, they started their own fund and they started raising money up to get my mouth fixed, and total was needed about $7,500 to cover everything. And if you don't know, anything about that, you can go to my video on my YouTube channel. It explains why it was such an important thing to get done. It wasn't simply just getting one tooth filled or something like that. It was a life-changing event, so it was very important. And then King Rocky donated the remainder, donated $5,500 to get the rest of it all caught up and done. And it was, man, I still can't believe it to this day. He changed my life, and so did you guys. I mean, I may not even be here talking to you guys right now. If I kept going on with that, if I didn't get that surgery and I kept having the situations happening to me, who knows? It could have got into my bloodstream. It could have eventually poisoned me, gave me a heart attack, a stroke, whatever the case may be. Who knows? I may not have even made it through 2014 if that was not the case. So that was an awesome thing. I did have to take some time away, though, while I was healing and going getting the surgery. And then when I came back and I announced that I was back full-time live streaming like I had done in the past, people were really, really ecstatic about it. They were like, yeah, it's awesome. And, that month was just amazing. And, people were having so much fun playing together and everything like that. It was just a blast. And, even though I may not have the biggest community in the world, I feel like the community that I do have is just so powerful and so awesome and life-changing. Just I stream every single day because I as much as I can, and I try to entertain or educate or whatever the case may be. I try to do what I can to make your day better. And every day you guys change my day. You guys, you're the main thing of my day, the thing that impacts me the most, and it's such a biggest part of my life, really. I mean, this has become my life now, streaming. The first year was kind of just a trial period. Let's see if I like this, let's see where it goes or whatever. But 2014 kicked the crap out of 2013, and I have only you guys to thank for it. I mean, sure, I put a lot of time in, thousands of hours of streaming, but for me, it's fun. I love doing it. So very thankful for everything that has happened up until this point. Then after that, around that area, we also got a sponsorship from No-Scope Gaming Glasses. They are this company right here. They make these gaming glasses that are very affordable, and they are actually much more affordable than a lot of the competitors out there. And you guys have been loving them. I've had so many people send me messages saying, thanks for letting me know about them. People have been using my affiliate link, which also supports the stream, so that's also a big help. So anybody that's done that, thank you very much, guys. Very awesome. The company came to me and was like, you got your Ninja Army has been so awesome with getting this stuff, and just like the nice things they say about it. They say, we're so glad that we're a part of your stream. So you guys made that possible, so thank you for that. And with that, they've given me stuff to give away, and I will be giving away stuff on a regular basis, and codes and glasses and games and all kinds of stuff. So lots of stuff to be given away to thank you guys for your support. Now that 2014 is at a close, I want to go ahead, before we get into the future, I want to go ahead and talk about the people that have made a huge impact on the stream this year. First, we got to start off with the top 5 donators. Now, they were in this order, and I'm pretty sure you can guess who number 1 is, but this is the order right here. So in 5th place is Temsky, an awesome guy. He usually comes to the stream every once in a while, but when he does, he donates like $1,000 or whatever. He's donated twice, two big donations in the 2 years that I've been streaming. Last year, 2013, he donated $1,000, and this year he donated $1,200. And huge impact from him, and you know, he's an awesome guy. Then in fourth place is Tamin. Tamin has been a huge part of the stream since practically the beginning of me streaming. He was one of my first moderators that I made, just always helping people out in the chat, always, you know, with the donations and support and talking with me on and off stream. Just a great guy, and a huge support. And then we also had Dragneil at number 3. Dragneil, I've had times where I got to sit down with him and chat over Skype, and we chatted about, you know, I just wanted to get to know him, and, you know, being the third highest donator this year, you know, he's done so much. He's been the top donator probably 4 or 5 months this year, and he's just a really awesome guy, and he's a hardworking guy. He saves up his money. He's not like rich or anything like that, so you're not thinking like, oh, he just can donate a whole bunch because he's rich. No, he's like you and me, but he's just smart with his money. Yeah, great guy, awesome guy. In second place is Ramen. Ramen, he started making a huge impact about halfway through the year, and just hitting top donator of the month many months in a row, always in a competition with Dragneil, and he's a really awesome family man. I chat with him on a regular basis. I get to know him a lot. He works his ass off. He works like straight 14 days in a row, and he still watches my streams during that time, and is one of the top donators of all time. So, yeah, Ramen, awesome guy. Finally, in first place, King Rocky. I know you guys would have thought, you know, guessed that. I mean, that donation this year just put him way ahead of everybody else, getting that surgery done. So King Rocky's an awesome guy. I chat with him on a regular basis too. You know, he's a really nice guy, and he's going to school for like game design, and he even wants me to like have a voice acting thing in his game. He's making a character about me in his game, and yeah, just awesome guy. All 5 of these people are life changing, and this year I would not be here this year in 2014 if it was not for them. These 5 people, there's no way. There's just no way. You know, halfway through the year, I'd probably have to go back to working and all this kind of stuff. You know, well, different kind of working. This is working too, but, you know, fun working. I'd have to go back to restaurants and all that kind of stuff, and I really don't want to do that. I found the thing that I love in my life. I found what I'm passionate about. You guys, I mean, some people don't out there understand it. When you get to wake up every day and your job is something that you want to do and something that you're passionate about, it doesn't even feel like a job. It feels like, you know, a dream is what it feels like. It feels like too good to be true. And in many cases, it probably is too good to be true. But yeah, it's been these 5 people. Thank you once again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to list off the honorable mentions. These people were not top 5 donators, but quite close. And these people have been, you know, like maybe top 20, something like that, you know. But they're not in any particular order here. These are just people that I wrote down on here. So we have, first we have Mountain That Moves, an awesome supporter. He's been in the stream when the stream's been down and barely had anything. He's been there when it's been up. He's a moderator. He's always retweeting me. He's always commenting on stuff. He's always messaging me. He's always, you know, just a very helpful guy. He's also very helpful to the people in the Ninja Army. Very awesome. Devil, another guy just like that. I chat with him on a regular basis. He's been a huge support. I think he's probably like the top 7th donator of all time, or this year. So yeah, definitely awesome guy, and I'm glad to get to know him. He has the same kind of work ethic that I do. He's someone that I can relate to. We have Big Impulse, or Big Impact Impulse, coming in there as well. Famous for his $10 donations, and those things, they do add up, guys. I mean, he's like the 8th donator of this year, and most of his donations are $10, $5, $10. They really do add up. So when I thank you guys for the $5 donations, $10 donations, I really mean it. You know, it really does add up. So, you know, he is a true example of that. Then we have Mortal Enemy. our enemy, one of the grails of the stream. Very awesome. She's been a part of, these crazy donation wars and everything like that, and someone that, has just been very supportive and very awesome. Same thing goes for Pug. Pug is a kind of a newer addition to the stream, being very helpful and same kind of stuff as Mortal Enemy pretty much, and they're both friends, and yeah. Twin Snakes, another awesome contributor, very helpful guy. He's been top donator before on the smaller months, and definitely an awesome guy. We have Nomad. He's been here since pretty much the beginning. He's been a moderator for forever now. I can't even remember how long. And he's pretty famous for his $5 donations, $10 donations, kind of like Big Impulse, kind of the same thing there. He's a very nice guy too. Isablex, kind of the same thing as those other two I mentioned. Isablex, very awesome. Farmer Brown has been really awesome too. Farmer Brown has been kind of that. He's been top donator before, and just very awesome. We're always chatting and streaming stuff. We have Mercy Killa. Even though he doesn't really watch the stream as much nowadays, he's really he's been a big part of the stream. He's been a big part with me being able to go to LA. He's been a big part with me getting my mouth fixed, and even though he's on opposite schedule of me, he does try to get in whenever he can, and he's one of the top donators of all time on Link's Aria stream, which is really cool. Then we have Moozer, very awesome, and thank you for your support there, Moozer. Definitely, he's one of the type of people that's donated off stream before. Some people do that, and that's like a really special thing to happen, so he's been part of that. We have ZL1 Camaro. He's a fellow Mad Mori fan, but also checks out the stream every once in a while. Very hardworking guy, kind of the same as Ramen. Very awesome. And then we have Mune. Another one kind of like Farmer Brown there and Moozer. He's been in the stream for a long time. He's been friends with me and Ellie. He's just really awesome guy. Then the last two here, which are boyfriend and girlfriend, Morpheus or Candy and Substance. Both are Australian ninjas, and they've become friends of me, and they've also supported and subscribed and all that kind of stuff. Now, for anybody that I did not mention on here, like the subscribers and the list is, there's a lot of people to go over it. I don't want this to be like 50 minutes long. There's a lot for me to go over, but if I did not, mention you guys know, I usually, talk to you guys on a daily basis on the stream. You guys know how thankful I am for your guys' support. 2014 has been an awesome year because of these people here, and also because of everybody else. So if you've helped out in any way, shape, or form, then awesome. Thank you very much. Now I want to shout out some people that have played a role in the stream but not really known for donations or subscriptions or anything like that, but just people that have maybe that I look up to in the streaming world, that have given me advice, that I've also maybe collabed with, people that I've given advice to, and we kind of bounce back and forth, people that have just supported in other ways. So first off, we got to go to the biggest supporter of all time, and that would be Ellie. Ellie, my girlfriend, she has been so much of a support for me since the very beginning. Even on days where, going through the streaming thing, you do have your ups and downs, and sometimes the downs can be really rough, and it just makes you want to give up. It makes you want to throw in the towel and say, you know what? I just spent the last 8 hours streaming and people just complain the entire time, and what is this all for? I was doing this for them, right? And she's like, don't look at it like that, just get back out there tomorrow, and don't get so beat up over it. And she's always supportive with that. She's also made pretty much all of our emotes. She's done a lot of stuff that's very, very helpful. Without her, there is no stream, plain and simple. So very awesome. And then we have Little Troublemaker, a very awesome supporter as well. He's made the NinjaArmy.com website. He's also made the Ninja Bot, and he's a firefighter, and he's very helpful. He's been a moderator, and he's helped people out in Diablo 3 and everything. Now we have 3 streamers here. Lixaria, Mad Mori, and Mean the Merciless. Lixaria, you guys know her. A lot of my viewers are her viewers. A lot of her viewers are my viewers. I really helped her boost up in the very beginning when she started streaming. I told her, I was her 100th follower, and I said, you know what, you have a future in this. You keep up with it, and I think you're gonna go somewhere. And she kept going with it, and now she has like 18,000 followers almost, I think. She has a sub button. She has so much stuff going on for her stream, and she's a very awesome personality. And she's also been, helpful with hosting back towards us. And like I said, our viewers are kind of similar, so we kind of share in the community. We're kind of a community. So then we also have Mad Mori. Same kind of thing for him. Him and I have gone back for a long time now. Him and I are good friends. Very awesome guy. Every time I go to his stream and he sees me in there, he's like, "Oh, Shinobi, you guys got to check him out. He's an awesome streamer." He's always supporting me, and very awesome. Same thing goes for Mean the Merciless. Same exact thing for him. So thank you guys. We have Ziggy D. Ziggy D has been a friend of mine. He's an Australian guy. He's from down under, and he's an awesome guy. Like, him and I have chatted about YouTube together, the business side of stuff, and he is so talented and going places for sure. He's so good at what he does, and we've also converse back and forth. And we have Total Biscuit. I've talked to him before about streaming and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. He's an incredibly smart guy, and and the fame and success he has he's deserved it. So he's worked his butt off, and he's been very helpful. Lethal Frag, one streamer. If I could only say there's only one streamer that I look up to, it would be Lethal Frag. He's the type of streamer that I thrive to be. Now, you want to be your own person, and everyone's different, and that's cool. So I try to bring my own uniqueness to the streaming scene. But he has this community of just people that are very respectful to each other. There's no trolls. There's no nothing. There's just literally, his streams are just a pleasant thing to watch. And, he tries not to make it all about donations and everything like that. He just tries to come in there and do the best stream possible, and you can tell that he really is thankful for the opportunities that he's had, and he's also given me advice before, and we've chatted before. He's a great guy. We have Glotus, one of my moderators in the stream. He's a very awesome guy. He pretty much, he's been helping out people in Diablo 3. He's been doing a lot of awesome stuff. Glotus, thank you very much for your support, man. We got Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Entertainment is, I wouldn't be here without Blizzard. I wouldn't have had Diablo 3 to get the stream off the ground with. I might have played other games, but Blizzard has been supportive of me. They helped me get my subscription button in the beginning of the year. And yeah, same thing goes for Twitch TV. Both of them, if I didn't have them, I wouldn't be here. We also have Wow Hobbs. He's a good friend of mine. He's a fellow YouTuber and streamer. We chat about stuff all the time. We met in real life. He's someone that got me into the whole YouTube thing to begin with. Seeing his videos and his guides and everything like that inspired me to get into doing YouTube, which eventually got me into doing streaming. So he's definitely been a big part, and also very very awesome guy. I talk to him on a almost daily basis. So that's all the people I wanted to shout out, and thank you everybody for your support and any kind of way you contributed to that 2014. It has been awesome. Now 2015, what do we have planned? What's going on? What's coming up? Well, first thing is, starting in January, I want to start doing a playthrough series where I didn't get the chance to do this before because I focused so much on Diablo 3. I want to start doing playthroughs. So I have such games as Left 4 Dead 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Shadow of Mordor, Thief, The list goes on. I want to do these playthroughs of going through and playing these games, seeing what I think of them, giving my advice about them to you guys. Do I think it's a pickup? Do I think you should get it? You can come check out the stream to see if you like it, and then you can decide if you're going to buy it or not, or whatever the case may be. So, I want to do more playthroughs, and it's going to be a way to experience more games. And speaking of more games, that's also what I want to do this year. I want to, I put so much time into Diablo 3, just really focusing on one game for 2 years doing that. And I really want to focus on more games now. I want it to be a more diverse channel. I want it to have more variety, and overall, it's going to be just better for everybody. It puts us in different communities. It helps grow the channel even more. You can't just stay in one game forever. So there's going to be a lot more games in the future here that I have lined up and that I have planned. CSGO, Heroes of the Storm, maybe Overwatch, Hearthstone, more games out there. Lots of games, and like the ones I mentioned earlier. Witcher 3, I think I wanted to get into. That's another one. So, lots of games coming up, definitely. And then we have the Diablo 3 topic. Now I'm going to keep this short and sweet because this video is already getting super duper long. But Diablo 3, what are my plans for 2015? My plans for it in 2015, because I have put 2 years into it so far, because I have put so much time into it, and that my stream has pretty much been a Diablo 3 stream for 2 years. In 2015, it is going to be a game that I will simply play if there's something going on in the game. If there's a reason for me to play it, I'm going to play it. If not, I'm not. That's just as simple as it's going to be. I feel like I've done my duty in the game. I've done my time. I've done so much stuff in Diablo 3 for the community and for myself, and just, done so much stuff for Diablo 3 that I'm looking forward to having that in the stream, but also adding on to it and just making more is better, right? So that's kind of my whole thing behind it. Giveaway stuff, as I mentioned earlier, giving away games, giving away no-scope stuff, like this stuff, giving away all kinds of stuff that I like to give away. Lots of giveaways coming up in the future to show my thanks for people, subscribers, show my thanks for viewers, show my thanks for contributors and everything like that. Maybe for instance, we're playing like Witcher 3 or something, like I pick up another copy to give away or something like that. So we'll see exactly how it will be. And there'll be more information about that stuff in the future. And the last thing, as far as I want to do something new in the stream. Now, there's going to be 2 pieces of news that are kind of affecting the stream. Now, the first one is, I mentioned this already, Top Donator of the Month is going to have their own exclusive day to play with me on stream. So, for instance, Dragneil, at the moment of recording this video, is a Top Donator of December. So in January, the first week of January, we'll pick a day, and I'll play with just him. We'll chat over voice communication. We'll play whatever games he wants, and just get to know him, and you guys can get to know him as well. And this is something that we're going to do for whoever the Top Donator of the Month is, and it's going to be every single month. Now, as far as playing with viewers, what I've done in the past is I played with viewers a lot. So much that sometimes it kind of strays away from the whole goal of the stream, which is showing things to people and doing stuff in the games and entertaining the viewers of the stream. And sometimes it can be very difficult to do that if you're playing with other people. So what I'm going to do now in 2015 is I'm going to make it a more exclusive thing. So I'll only be playing with viewers on special viewer playthrough days. Now, these will happen every once in a while. It's not going to be like every single day, like when I log into Diablo 3, play with people, like I've done in the past. It'll be, many different things as far as all that goes. So, there's going to be a lot of situations to be able to come and play with me, but I want it to be a more special thing instead of just like every day is the same thing. I want it to be kind of a variety of stuff, and I want, that to be special, like I said. So it'll be, especially when I'm doing playthroughs, when I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm learning new games. I like to learn that stuff solo. It's just a good way for me to do that stuff. And also, if I'm playing a game and I'm playing with other people and they're off doing this, and I have to stop to use the restroom or something, or do whatever I need to do, and I feel like I'm holding them back, or maybe I'm jumping ahead and doing stuff and I feel like they're holding me back, and I don't want that. I want to go at my own pace when it comes to streaming, so it's best to do it that way. So yeah, but also there is going to be sub days again, and the sub days I will be playing with you guys. Now there will be stipulations on that. The subscription numbers are quite low right now. They jumped up quite a bit early in the year. And as Diablo 3 went down, and as I streamed less regularly, through my mouth thing, the sub numbers have gone down by like 90%. If we can get the numbers back up a good bit for subscriptions, I will bring back sub day, and it's a day where I play with you guys. And not only that, we're going to also add on to there, like you guys get to choose the games and everything like that. So lots of stuff in the future there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And more stuff to come. This is only. I don't want to think too far ahead. I want to just tackle things as it comes this year, and things are subject to change throughout the year. Anyways, I want to thank you guys once again for an amazing 2014, and I will see you guys in 2015. Till then, I'm Shinobi. Thanks for watching.